But if you answer this question, you will be able to go and look for exactly the type of person that you want by your side for the rest of your life. None of this crap about saying, well, I can get married, and if it doesn't work, I'll just change. None of that. The same way that you commit to your purpose, you commit to your partner. We design just about everything. Okay, we design a house, design an equipment, some kind of equipment, gimmick, whatever. We design a business, or we design a political proposition. But when it comes to designing our lives, well, then we navigate at sight, or whatever. We just wherever the wind takes us, because we tend to follow what we like, what we believe will give us some kind of benefit, and that will give us the least amount of problems possibly, that we believe that it will make our life full and fulfilling. But we're not following a plan. We just decide at the moment. You say, yeah, this is exactly what the right thing for me. And then after a week, you just change your mind. We just go on like this, by guesswork. Well, I like this for now. And if it doesn't work, I'll just change it. Now, too bad that who you get involved in this type of reasoning, of thinking, are usually the people that are dearest to you and most important to you, and also the ones that will suffer more for your superficiality. You have to get a little bit more into depth. If you're enjoying what you're listening to, don't forget to click on the like button. And if you don't want to miss more videos like this that can contribute to your personal and professional growth, subscribe now to the channel. Now, 30 years ago, I remember having attended a seminar and personal growth. And right up just about the beginning of the seminar, the instructor or the speaker asked us 3 questions that we were supposed to ask to answer. Sorry, and according to the answers that we would be giving, we would be working on those for the rest of the seminar. Just on 3 questions, and the seminar was 3 days long, so 24 hours. So we had a lot of work to do, and it was a lot of work. Now, of course, we don't have that time here, but I still would like to, share with you and work with you on these 3 questions. What's your basic? Now, the first question that you should ask yourself is, what do I want out of my life? Okay. It's very simple, right? Yes. Easy? No. But it is simple. What do I want out of my life? Now, the aim of this question is to help you find out what your purpose is. That's why this is such an important question, and why it is the very first one. What does that mean? For example, there are sub questions that you can ask yourself, like, for example, how can I make the difference? Or which are the values that are dearest to me and that I would never betray? What do I want to be remembered and recognized for by others? What is it? What must happen that at the end of my days, I will tell myself I did exactly what I was supposed to do? Well, you see, even though these are sub questions, they're quite tough. Now, spend the right amount of time to giving the right answers to you. Don't rush this. I'm telling you, for just one question or even one sub questions, it may take days, because it's not enough to reflect. You have to live your daily routine. And at one point you say, hey, what I'm doing right now is answering to those questions. So you have an answer there. It can come by chance. But just don't write it down just because you have to do homework. This is not a homework. This is an opportunity for you. Because if you do this well, with the right intention and with the right commitment, you can get a hell of a lot out of these three questions. Okay? So this is the first question. The second question is, who do I want by my side for the rest of my life? Now, this is about finding, I wouldn't say your soulmate, okay? Kind of, but it's not the point here. It's not about soulmate. It's about the person that you can trust, that you can share a part of your life with the rest of your life. None of this crap about saying, well, I can get married, and if it doesn't work, I'll just change. None of that. The same way that you commit to your purpose, you commit to your partner, unless something very serious happens. Okay, this is not a religious question here, or a moral question. It's a very practical thing. If you have a person that can help you grow and have the success and helps you fulfill your purpose, you have a treasure there. Will have crises, because if that person is strong, that person will challenge you. And what are you going to do? That person challenged me. She doesn't respect me, or he doesn't respect me, so I'll leave him for somebody else. No, none of that. Okay, you have to be strong, and you have to understand that you have a person there. You don't have a robot that you bought to help you do what's important for you. You have to help that person in the same way that he or she helps you. So other questions are, of course, what man or woman do I want by my side for the rest of my life? Okay, that's the very first question. Then what are the three qualities that this person should have? Three qualities that are for you important, because you know that these qualities will help you in your endeavor. Of course, you'll have to do the same thing with you, mind you. How can this person actually help me to reach the goal or the purpose that we talked about for the first question? And and let's not forget, because we are focused on the other person, but what type of man or woman must I be in order to attract and hold on to this person for the rest of my life? So, pretty important questions, right? The third question is the materialistic side of this previous one, about the man and woman in your life, which is, what do I want to dedicate my life to? In other words, what is the work, the activity, the professional activity that I want to do for the rest of my life? In the same way that you can jump from one person to another, you cannot jump from one job to another. See, because when you design your life, which you do that by the first question, you have a clearer idea of what you want to get involved in what you want to commit yourself in. How do you do that? Well, the first thing that you have to do is, what are you good at? I have, in one of my previous episodes, there is an episode that is dedicated to talents, for example. What are you good at? And what do you love doing? What are you extremely good at? These are all clues that will help you understand what kind of job you should look for. There are many jobs that need those same talents, those same enthusiasms, whatever. So it's not that you only have one job that corresponds to what you're looking for. Okay, what you're looking for is something that you know will really get you excited to do. But there can be at least 3, 4, 5 that you can do. But look for them, because otherwise your life is going to be quite miserable. Okay, you're going to just drag along a job that you don't like, and we'll just wait for the retirement to arrive. Now, there's a fourth question, which is an extra. And the question goes like this: to what extent are you willing to give serious and deep answers to the previous three questions? Okay? Because if you're not serious, you don't want to go in deeply into these answers, just forget it. Don't do it. It's just a waste of time. But if you do it right, you can really have great results from this. See you next time.